Hi, this is Dennis again. So anyway, this is where we left off. The program was sitting on the screen after we installed it. So uh, I'll just walk you through a little bit here. It's pretty self-explanatory. But so if I go new, I say new. I'm going to just do a quick report. So I do a report, and this is demo today. So I do that. Then I hit my next. So that's the name of the report. That's where I'm going to put it, that folder. But here's what I wanted to show you. And so if I go into accounts payable, all of this stuff used to be kind of funky name. Everything was six numbers or letters rather. So now if you know you want the address number 1, address number 2, you want the contact, or you want the cost code, these are all here. All in English. I want the vendor name. I want to know what type he is. I want to know what his year-to-date activity is. I just selected those. Now, if I want to go back into more accounts payable invoices, before you'd have to write a SQL statement to tie these things together. I don't have to do that anymore. All this information here is here, so I can now bring these columns in if I need to. They don't make sense here, but if I wanted to, I could. So you'll find that your tables are all here. There's a table that you'll notice, and I'm going to bring up because you'll skip right by it. This is a killer. This is the one that we spend most of the time on. This is called Job Summary. So in here, if you remember, if you asked somebody or you tried to write a report that included both budget and cost on the same report, we might not have laughed out loud, but they're very difficult to write, as you probably figured out. We've now combined what in the technology world is called a virtual table. So we've combined all the labor budgets, all the labor costs, all into one table, which doesn't exist in Master Builder. It's just what we call a virtual table. So all of that information is now here for you to start reporting on. So if you want to know budgeted hours versus actual hours, again, this is going to show my fetish here, but I'm a big unit price guy. So now if I want to bring in something that says, give me my labor hours to date, my labor hours budgeted, what percentage is left, what quantities have been performed, give me my production rate, I can do that. And then I can do that by job, I can do it by cost code, I can do it by superintendent. Now we give you multiple ways of looking at data. So anyway, but that's it. So you'll find your tables in here, and then you'll be able to pick the fields that you want. I really suggest that you print the report that I had in my email, and that's the database format. I think it's 13.721, which is a PDF and in PDF format. So if you're looking for the client name and you don't know where it is, you can basically scan for that, or you know it's the long name. Just scan for long name. You'll see all of the tables that contain the word long name, and you'll be able to find out what table it's in. That's the most confusing part, I think, about writing a report is where's the data stored. So using that PDF is an easy way to find it. Another way is go pull up a report in Master Builder that has that information in it, but you want to do it in a different format or a different way. Just see what field that is and what table it's located in, and you'll be able to find it in our listing here. I know you want to see how I write a report. I'm going to save that for another video. I'm sorry. I just want you to get a walkthrough here of how easy it is now to pick a table and start throwing some some fields in here. I'm just going to click. That's probably not a good one. I'm going to click this one. Actually, I click this one. Properties. So this is going to display this field. That's the title. I don't like year-to-date activity. I want to call it year-to-date purchases. Just come in here and say that the title now is purchases. I have a way to format that. Left, right, center. Use default. If I want a sum on that column, I just say I want a sum on that column. Style, I can do. This is the one I really like, and you'll see it in some of the sample reports. I want to do a color, and I want it in a nice dark green. Every time, and I put a condition, anytime the total is over $50,000 or whatever, you figure it out. Or anytime it's a negative number, it's in prints in red. So now you can have color condition like you do in Excel, but in a Master Builder report. Properties, and then what do I want to group it by? This is kind of advanced class, but we can now do linked reports, so that I have like a drill down, so to speak. But what you can do is if you have it's pretty nice. If I have an aging and I include in this aging an email address, which Master Builder doesn't do, I now can make that a link to, and I can actually click that. It'll look up that email address and email for me. So lots of little things. Create formulas that you need. And then, this is not an example. Let me see this one here. No. There's somewhere it'll show you what the values actually stand for. And then advanced is advanced. We're going to leave that for right now. So bottom line, that's how you get around. There's just a couple more steps. You know, there's the standard filters. I only want sales between today and 3 months ago. That kind of thing. You want to put that in there. How do I want to sort this? Just like you would in any other report. Formatting options. The nice part is, since I'm getting a little older, the ledger is nice because it actually prints every other line with a shaded so that you can see the lines going across. So anyway, enjoy it. If you have questions, save them up for that class. Shoot us an email. We'll try and answer them as best we can through the emails. But the class, we should be able to cover any questions you come up with. And remember, you do need to complete the survey that we send you. That's really, really important to us to finish this up. Thanks.